The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Whoa! Where did we leave off in this game? I'm trying to remember. I remember all the people who are bad. I don't remember where we left off. I think that... Well, whatever.
Still
we'll find out.
unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped
Same battles.
heavily in a shoddy old chair.
Oh, that's amazing. Mr. Tolliver, whomst Mr. Tolliver, is, whatever.
His
we'll find
hands
out.
were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string. The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan.
Oh,
One thing was
that's
certain.
right.
They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed
Rollo
to know
knocked him
what he was
out.
doing
We beat
in
up
Luca's
Tolliver.
house.
That's right. Because, okay, where we left off, we found a secret compartment, or secret room in our house because Granny is up to something. And so we were like, oh my gosh, Granny's keeping all these secrets. What the heck? And then we heard Mr. Tolliver enter the house and walk down the stairs. So we laid a trap for him. We caught him. I don't think he's a bad guy, but the kids don't know that. So that's where we're at.
After some deliberation, it was decided.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop. Perfect. What can go wrong? My chocolate on this bar is melting, so give me 1 second before I use my controller. I need to eat this so much faster than I am. Good cop, chill cop. Just have a perfect memory. What's the big deal?
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
Chill cop. Oh, I gotta read. Okay, hold on. Okay. I should have ate while I was chatting. I forgot.
Well, I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Okay, what is your voice, my dude? Golly, I sure got my bell rung.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was half a big mistake.
Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down?
And no one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled.
Look at this coy look on Luca's face. I am obsessed. I want to capture that makeup energy, honestly. With the, like, low eyes. Not a Christian stream unless there's some ramen, I know. I've got 3 snacks. What am I supposed to do? Rollo's here.
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, all right. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Hiram a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my Gram's basement?
Well, I'm here to help, of course.
Help with what? What's my Gran up to?
If you cut me just loose, I'll just cut me loose. I can show you.
How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
I'm eating. Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? Driving my mouth full.
No.
And since your grand moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now?
It's just... Oh, this does seem pretty weird. A board with names of people from town. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Oh yeah, no big deal.
Luca gestured to the corner.
of explosives?
I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You could deserve an explanation. Why can't he explain it while tied up? What does he need his hands for? What's the big deal, Tolliver?
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings.
Sus.
Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This will all make sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he
Obviously. You see, well, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
Yeah, duh.
A past that must be brought
He
to.
punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Light. Foiled again.
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled
That's
voice
fucked
came
up.
from
We
behind
are
the
children.
door.
That's messed up. I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You locked kids in a basement. That's not okay. You kids just keep tight down there and let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
What was her voice? Oh. Play it cool, huh?
Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house.
Staccato thump. That is well written.
The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped.
Luca. No!
Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
How did we get
Back
here?
to the drawing board.
What are we supposed to do now? Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, I finished one snack. I'm gonna eat the next snack now. It never ends. Gotta save something for the special edition. Yeah, but what? I'm happy to do some voices. What can go wrong? What can go wrong? Whole stream mouthful. Story of my life. A beginner's guide to hostile interrogation. But I only have chill as an option. Wait, I can do rumble here. I think everything else I've done. So let's go back to this and choose rumble. I don't actually remember what I did, when I used break, what that context was. Oh, we're going back a long way, like 20 pages. So we're going back to right before we did this whole basement thing. We went to Beck's house for dinner, and then we could decide whether or not we wanted it to rain or if the weather clears up. We let the weather clear up, and in that route is when we caught our gran up to something and being in league with the rich family, and that's why we went into the basement. But now we're gonna let the storm happen and see what happens.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before this storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for
At
it.
that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Let's see these wet kitties. Care to recalculate those odds? Oh shoot, we're not going anywhere. We're not gonna meet up with Rollo? Are you ready to rumble? I forgot all the mom's voices. Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Ooh, Beck's room. How cute. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Look how cute Beck is up there with her little legs swinging. It's so cute. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in boxes.
Mind if I poke around?
Be my guest. How cute is this?
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it?
Gum.
Gum!
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Compass overtime and snacks? Yes. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you?
A little. But weird can be cool.
Aw, Beck.
Oh, wow! Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse.
Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes.
She seems pretty awesome.
She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this.
Oh, is this how we're gonna talk to Rolo? Oh, not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city, but around here it's all farm reports and static.
Ah, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers.
Engineer! Yay, let's go, engineers! Hell yeah.
Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent! No. Can I use this for good cop, pungent cop?
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker to all the Fairview condors.
Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh?
Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school?
The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When this reminds me of Spirited Away in the opening, when Chihiro's in the car with her flowers and it's just like unmoving. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both.
Oh, so you've moved a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else.
These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water.
That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared.
Well, you cared enough to keep them is all.
Luca, can I ask you something?
Of course.
We love a cat that lands on her feet.
Dang, did that hurt?
I'll be honest, that did hurt more than I expected.
Well, at least you look cool.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around?
Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes.
I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want?
It didn't used to feel that way. Well, I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at...
A problem?
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
That's because we know she may not be his gran. She could be some stranger. We think it might be a stranger. I know the feeling. How do you deal with that?
Well, I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop.
So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do?
Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here.
What are you doing?
I don't know, something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back the way they were. Well, everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change, baby! No, he's crying!
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse! Screw this town!
Whoa. Let me try.
My babies! Let it out!
Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Bah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Yo. Thanks. I needed that.
Me too. Yeah, I should head out before the rain starts up again.
Sure. I'll walk you out. Oh my god! That scene! My heart! Oh my god. Okay. See you and Rolo at the festival.
Sounds good.
Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Here's the thing, though.
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5? Where are we on chapter 7? 2 minutes ago. Here's the thing, though. What we found out from the last route is that Gran has explosives to set off potentially during the festival that we're about to go to. Oh my god. I know. Are we all emo kids in chat right now?
Friendly feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things.
Oh no, friendly feud. Are we gonna fight with Rolo?
Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace.
Alright, but you'd answer
He'd
sometime.
never shared those details about his dad with anyone. Not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
Rolo's gonna be upset.
This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Catch up with Rolo at the treehouse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Rolo's about to be jealous, friend.
The bat is here! We love her. She's my favorite character. Look how cute she is. I can't even. Her and the penguin, I just can't handle it. Okay.
Hey, Don, tracking down a lead. You bet! I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated...
Big words for these children.
The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon. Bingo! So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Aw, sweeties.
I can't, like, not see, like, okay, you see right where I am? The two, like, peaks in the house just look like ears to me, and I can't unsee the ears. I can't help it. Everything is animals. Hello? What's that about? I think the treehouse...
Well, I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse.
I don't remember where it is. Oh, wait, yes I do. This girl is still out here reading. Hello? He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! This is no time for fractured friendships. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, our friendship's about to get fractured. Can I go into the diner? In the evening? Oh. No, I can't. Right? Cat ear house. It's a cat ear house. Maybe we go upstairs and see. I just don't want to accidentally miss some words that we could use to advance the story. Like more options. Charms is what they're called. Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, what is your voice? What is your voice? I'm trying to remember it. Okay. Excuse me. What are you doing?
Just looking out for the night, sir.
Oh, wonderful! I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule.
Not exactly, sir. The storm's hit us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to...
You all decided?
Yes, sir.
I wasn't aware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes?
Yes, sir, very much, sir.
Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed then?
No.
That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy?
Of course not, sir.
Good. Then it's decided.
Yes, sir, we'll work till the task is done.
See that you do.
Our harvest awaits!
No, everybody is... What do you mean that we would let down the town? I thought they were the bad guys. Maybe it's just, like, false narrative. Maybe it's just, like... I don't know. Everyone's sus. Trust no one. Trust no animal.
Rollo, are you still up there? I'm sorry. Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times.
Oh, he's mad I didn't come earlier.
And it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late. There was a storm.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home! What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't even there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's
Luca
house.
stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? Oh, she's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents she made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rollo. You know, While I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship.
Damn! Go off!
What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
Dang!
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass!
Oh my god!
I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, because that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care.
My dude, I don't think that's giving the effect that you think it's giving. That's so rude. That's so rude.
You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously?
Yeah, Rollo, this is like out of bounds. This is out of bounds. This is also the day after the death anniversary of his dad. This is like, Rollo. Rollo, you can be upset, but this is not the way. This is not the way.
You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rollo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Honestly, though, Luca's right. Oh my god.
Maybe Pa's right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought the real Luca.
What are you talking about, the real Luca? What are you talking about? What has Luca done? Oh, Rollo, you sweet honey. What's going on? Something bigger is going on with you if this is how you're acting.
Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything.
Yeah, well, at least my paw's still around. Rollo. Rollo. Excuse me? Oh my god. I can't even right now with this boy. I need a drink of water. Hold on. That's fucked up. That's not an insult. I mean, that's not like a gotcha.
The words hung in the cold night air.
So mean.
Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rollo. Dang it.
Yeah, out of bounds, out of bounds. There are some things you can't take back. Exactly, exactly. Cool. What?
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Oh, huh?
Rollo!
Oh, wrong voice.
Rollo, what a jerk. Call me a bad friend? Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family.
Oh my god. This is not a fight really about anything other than something bigger that no one will talk about. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm getting the anger out of this little boy before he goes to bed. Don't go to bed angry. Go to bed chill. Or pungent. Whatever charm we've got. Okay, let's go to bed. I know, these poor animals are hurting my soul. Luca, I slapped your soul.
Well, I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends.
Oh, no. Stop it. What? I don't know who's speaking. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
Oh, I see.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? Well, I'm fine. I just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone.
Baby, I can't look at this, like... The way he just, like, is lying there makes me so sad.
He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Oh, this poor lad. I'm gonna do it again.
Well, I bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival.
Oh, it's festival day. Oh, that's why Gran has to go out and take care of something. She's setting up explosives.
Huh. He's gonna be miserable.
Well, what is this? If I just...
Luca dozed off again.
I can really just go back to bed.
Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good.
So your plan is to just sit in your room all day?
Pretty much.
Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good.
Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
I do think it's a good gesture that Rolo showed up, though, and like came by, because that makes me feel like he's sorry. You know what I mean?
There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway.
Oh,
The
what
Adventures
happened?
Of Hank Atomic.
Oh my god, I know, it's so sad. It's also relatable. We've all been here. But also, dang. Wonder if Gator Lady's doing good. Probably. Probably almost done with her book.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often.
Aww.
Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Oh! Who is this? Luca? Oh. Another little friend came to see you. Gran, how are you still home? A girl named Beck Modewell? She said you met yesterday?
What did she say? Is she here?
She was just dropping by. I told you you weren't taking visitors today.
Oh.
She seems nice.
Yeah.
You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in?
Maybe later.
All right, then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table. I'm missing the entire festival, really? In case you want to bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon.
Does this mean that everyone's gonna explode, but I'll be alive because I didn't go to the festival?
He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him.
I should be snacking during this time of narration.
Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? taking a final loud gurgling sip. His father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
What?
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire.
Huh.
Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands
What?
over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
Is Beacon Pines on fire at the festival?
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame.
Oh my god.
Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city.
Whoa!
People.
No!
Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why
Oh.
waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves?
Holy shit. Yeah, I know. Is this grandma?
The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames.
Oh my god.
They only care about what's right in front of them.
Jeez.
Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us?
Oh my god.
The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands.
There's grandma.
With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him.
Oh shit.
Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar,
Holy shit.
as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Lucas staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path.
Oh my god, Meta.
This is the end of one of your paths, son.
Holy shit. I'm gonna get this ending.
Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder.
Oh my god.
Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom?
No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes.
I have to sneeze. It was so. I'm allergic to emotional nightmares.
The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Anything you want to talk about? Thank you, chat.
Well, I don't feel like talking.
That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter.
But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, it's not the last thing you ever say to each other.
But he said stuff about Dad.
Well, do you think he meant it?
No. He was just mad.
And did you mean any of the things you said to him?
No.
Good.
dad must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst.
Oh, it's so true, Gran. You're so right.
Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today.
You don't want to miss that, do you? Oh, I thought the festival was yesterday. Maybe it's different.
Well, I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything is better with corn dogs.
Gran gets it. Gran knows.
I need to get going now to blow up the festival. Got some last minute festival business to take care of.
Explosives.
I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca. Love you too.
I hope she's really our grandma.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Oh, that was really
Chapter 6.
sweet. That whole chapter was rough. It was a lot to go through, but it was great. Heartbreaking. The charm art is, I know, so far across the board, incredible. You've never had a corn dog? It's a hot dog wrapped in, like, cornbread, basically. Or, like, deep fried in, like, basically a cornbread type thing. And then you just have it on a stick and you just...
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
Okay, that's rough.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
Okay. Before anything, I feel like we should go visit Dad. Just in case. No, I can't. I feel like there will be a time where we can talk to him. Okay, oh my god, what was her voice? It was like Rolo's, but higher pitched. It sounds unhealthy. Yup, that's American food. It's pretty good. People in chat didn't know what a corn is. It's corn! It has the juice! What do you mean? What are you talking about? I also haven't had a corn dog in a long time. I also don't eat hot dogs anymore, but they've got to make vegan ones. They have to. They make fake hot dogs. They've got to make fake corn dogs. They must. It's also Scottish and Australian. Oh, fascinating. I didn't realize. Incredible. All right.
Luca! Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure that you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So, I'm doing him this one favor. Now, I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it.
I have to sneeze again. My emotions. I'm getting so emotional. I have sneezers inside of my nose. Korean corn dogs. Yes, absolutely. Big agree. A space adventure that you needn't buy it. If you be brave, go somewhere quiet. I forgot every location, so that's not going to be helpful in the end. A festival! How many explosives are there?
How goes the beetle hunt?
Ready, run.
Well, I haven't seen so much as an exuvia. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. Well, I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Okay, before we talk to any bad guys, we're gonna talk to all the good guys.
I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. This town's still falling apart, the weather's still cruddy, and the season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all.
Fair. All right, Perennial Harvest kids later. All of the other people now. Where I gotta go. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the place where you can see stars. But I can't remember. Corn dogs, bags of popcorn, fried dough, yeah. I'm a big sucker for deep fried Oreos, that specifically. Like, there's deep fried everything. Deep fried Oreos are really important to me.
Ain't moving.
Look at the Crendor.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey, Jeff, everything all right?
It's so funny because the voice is also spot on. Yeah, everything's fine. Well, I mean, it used to be fine. It just ain't right these days, you know?
I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't ya?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Alright, I guess I'll talk to the bullies, I suppose. Oh, I've got burps. Funnel cake. I went to a theme park the other night, and I smelled, every time I passed by the funnel cake, I was like, oh! And I didn't get any, because I'm trying to be strong. Deep fried butter? What? That sounds so bad for you. It's probably delicious. But also, who's just eating chunks of butter? What's that about? I forgot his voice. I think it was Valley Girl. Ha! Every single time. Yup. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Ha ha! Okay. Alright, let's talk to these kids. Welcome to our festival! Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it! How about you? No? Alright, obvious bad guy. Unique New York. Unique New York!
Huh?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box.
Are you nervous?
Oh, heavens, no.
Well, break a leg.
Give me the gift. What? Okay, we have to go throughout the entire festival before we go and find Rolo. This is really important. Festival! A most welcoming of welcomes. Wait, this is a weird voice.
Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. No.
Let's check on our gator girl. Oh, we can't.
Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying.
I wanted to see what all the festival fuss is about.
But I can't help but notice. You still brought your backpack full of books.
Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books.
True, true. So what you got in there?
books. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the fall harvest. I had my doubts about perennial harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. Upstairs, upstairs. Gator, she's there. Yeah, exactly. She's got stuff going on. She's just busy. Someone decided to prove it could be done. What, the butter or deep fried butter? Let's see. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Sorry, all became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Who's Griffin? Who's Griffin and do you have a crush on them? I can't remember. Pork belly and boba, oh my god, you are feasting. Well, I was able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed, but I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. Oh, and we know that it's for Gran. Gran is the one who ended up getting it from Eris. Well, this isn't gonna harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Dawn!
I got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival's for? Well, the way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical, I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? Well, a special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal.
Can I go in the diner? No. Closed. Closed. There's another path. Is it this? Yes. Okay. Oh, Mr. Tolliver is not here because he's sus. What's your voice? Who knows? Hey, Luca. So you're done at the library?
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Oh, that's Griffin. Okay. Yeah, PH Perennial Harvest, yeah. Your initials are PH. Oh my god, Phil, I got something from you at my P.O. box. But I haven't opened it because I didn't know if you wanted me to do it on stream or not. Nothing at all. What is this about? I also forgot how to get to the library.
Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What's that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great.
Okay, cool. I'll open it later. Thank you. I'm excited.
Census taking. Emergency services.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of here. Where's the library? I don't remember. Oh, I know where it is. It's this way. Oh, there it is. This is also probably where we need to go to find what's Rolo. Right? Because this is where the books are. Well, I don't know. Ah, yes.
The library, somewhere quiet.
And that has space adventures, because the books are there. The penguin! My favorite! My favorite. Let's talk to this pup.
Hi, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic?
You know it. Some fascinating canon towards the end. Did you know that Hank Atomic shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered.
So it just looks strong compared to everything else?
Bingo.
Well, that's wild. But Jace, no spoilers, please.
Oh, right, sorry. Have I slapped the watermelon? Yes, I slapped the watermelon and I kicked the watermelon. Double. My initials are kissed when you say it out loud, which is on brand. So,
Hi, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo at deciphering the first riddle. Yeah. The first. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rollo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
On planet Farpool, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. Then if you decide you want to hit, the offer still stands.
what are you saying to me? What are you saying to me? Kissed by Quiz 10, exactly. Lip gloss. If you spell it without vowels, then it is a K-pop band. With vowels, it's lip gloss. Bye, do you have a good work day? Have a good time.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
Once you got a book, you can bring it here to me. Oh, sorry. Or just grab a different one. I need number 5.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the...
That's it. There you go.
Ah, you found
Kato
it!
removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Cool. This is a pretty good apology, honestly.
Luca clicked his tongue
A
with
scavenger hunt.
recognition.
Rollo cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Whoa, Rollo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
grift!
continued flipping.
Only found in grub cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub cart. Griffin. Griffin's grub cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant! I guess you're out then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato.
I know his entire stash of Halloween candy. That's big. That's big. That's how you know you're really friends. Graduated to makeup star, K-pop boy band producer. I've been waiting my entire life for this, frankly, so I'm here for it. Okay, back to the drawing board. Hi, Griffin.
Hi, Griffin. Did Rollo
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Corn dog! Oh, Rollo bought me a corn dog before I could buy him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it?
Bought and paid for. Enjoy.
I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yuck! It's cold!
Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rollo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically.
Well, that's just...
Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come
He shook
on!
off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
I'll pick up when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step.
Luca finished off the
Copy.
remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing.
At least it's fun. All right, we're here. We're here.
There you are, Luca.
Ugh, there's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade.
Oh, come on, you big stiff.
Let the kids have some fun. Fine. Rolo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Hard! Yes, Luca! Let's go! Kiss my Kristen, plant-based vegan corn dogs. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Ugh, I feel cheapened somehow.
I think it's sweet.
What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. A penguin? Oh wait, no, that's not right. That's the opposite. What takes flight but has no wings? Balloon? Balloon! I was questioning it and literally Rolo's right there with balloons. I thought I was being so smart. I was like, where in town is there a balloon? Kristen, come on. Use your eyes.
Hey.
Balloons. Oh, Sharp Balloons is here right when there was balloons. Perfect timing. Where are the balloons at? I've been wondering. By the way, chat, I'm here to... You were summoned. It was like your bat signal, but your balloon signal. By the way, chat, I'm here to tell you all to check out Sharp Balloons. Very important. Very important, and you will not regret it. If you have not checked out her channel already, this is your moment. You will thank me later. I know for facts. If you want to see some amazing balloon art, this is your moment, Chad. Let's go. Just letting you know.
Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yeah. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you earned
Rolo
this.
sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Thanks to Kissed. Plant-based festival, plant-based food line. Here for it. Cute. Flight? Oh, jeez. Oh, shoot. What's this for?
Thanks. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. Well, I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Ah, now you apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, well, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened, with your mom and all. I always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn! I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca.
This is so cute and wholesome.
Okay, apology over. Okay, you can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rolo,
Ah!
hugging him as tightly as he could.
That's so cute. Oh, stop it. He's crying. It's so adorable.
Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We can snoop around and try to find some info about your mom?
Snoop where? This is so cute. Rolo has a monogamous view on friendship. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. You're allowed to have more than one friend. I don't know if y'all know that.
We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious at
all those clipboards write down? I read that weird.
What if we get caught? Well, I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us.
Really?
Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day.
You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCTCM mission control. Sorry, I got a notification. That distracted me. Twitch notifications pop up and like weirded me out. All right. The aim is a bit unpredictable.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Oh, cute. It's too wholesome. Something's gonna happen to us. I know, this is so adorable. I'm a little like snotty now. Awesome. He carries all your burdens. No! Oh my god, and I'm carrying balloons with me too! Cute! How cute is this? Stop it! I got a corn dog and balloons. This is really cute. What's gonna happen? This is about to be a disaster. Oh, I went the wrong way. This is danger zone. Where's my treehouse? Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place entirely. Oh my god. Just like in real life, I just get lost constantly. Okay, I think we have to go back to the main area and then go up, I think. Should we talk to this dog?
Did you hear? After Mr. Kirk gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies to the catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck.
That's really cute. We made it! Yay!
Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rolo handed Luca an unopened letter.
Oh my god, what? This sounds like it's about to be awful. Okay. Why would Gran write me a letter?
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now.
It's gonna be like, blew up the festival, don't be there. The big reveal.
A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Yo, she's blowing up the festival. She's blowing it up.
If I'm honest, I hardly understand them myself.
Oh my
But
god.
whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
Oh my god.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you.
Oh my god.
I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
Gran is Breaking Bad, 100%.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Nope. Nope.
What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later.
Like, Luca had a dream that was like, oh, the village is on fire. Luca, wake up.
Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go through all that trouble just to apologize.
I know, but we'd both been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth. This is the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me.
Rolo.
Luca was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice?
Well, you can still go. Don't. Nah, this is fine. Oh my god.
Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
I know.
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
No! It's exploding! Oh my god! No!
Huh? What was that?
Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
It was not fireworks.
No, I know, narrator, I
It was something the
know.
boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
God.
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill.
What? I got an achievement called the Big Chill. Stop it.
Before they could react, it encased them in ice.
Also, that's not what the Big Chill is about. But I know, things turned so quickly. Oh my god.
Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends in this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together.
Oh my god.
For the rest of time.
Oh my god.
The end.
No.
Can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
Yo, the narrator is getting in on this.
There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Okay, let me think about it. What are we gonna do? Grandma Ice Wizard. I know, I thought they were explosives, but it was ice stuff. Okay, we can be hard cop in this scenario, or is there anything else? We could do flight. Oh, we have flight and fight here. I don't even know what route that is. I honestly don't remember. So we can do the interrogation, or we can do. Oh, wait. I think this route is like if you. This is the route that if you go to the factory or whatever it is, and Rollo gets kidnapped, and Rollo has escaped, I think. And oh, this is if Rollo gets kidnapped or taken, whatever, and if the bully gets transformed, like gets mutated, and you know that the hyena is the bad guy, and he tries to attack you all, and if you choose to fight, it fails, but we can now try to run away and see what happens. Let's try it. This is so long ago. I don't remember all the context, but that's fine. We'll figure out what happens. Let's see what
Luca
goes
drew
down.
himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight. He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches. He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
Also, I think in this route, we have no idea what happened to Beck, because we met the hyena guy, and he was like, oh yeah, Rollo's fine, he went home, everything's chill, and then you realize, false, still kidnapped. And then the hyena tells you that when you're with Beck, and it's just like, run along, Luca, I'm gonna walk Beck home, and you're like, okay. And then you literally we haven't seen Beck since, so I think we don't know what happened to Beck. And if she's safe. We don't know where Rollo's at. Still kidnapped, I think. Still hiding somewhere. And then we're with our bully, who has gone through some stuff. That's where we're at. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Kerr. We'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm afraid we have places to be. Come on, Iggy.
What is your voice? It's been so long. Since we've met this character. I think it was like, see ya, jerks. Bye. Fine, we know where that leads them. This way, we'll take the tunnels.
Luca and Iggy winced as they
Oh my
sprinted through the
lord.
thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice.
Ice?
In fact, it was ice.
It's still ice? How?
Chapter 5. Signs.
How is it still iced?
They stood
How did we
silently,
get here?
catching their breath. The
Oh my
sky
God.
was like sapphire. With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs. Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet as they
What?
gazed across the snowy terrain.
What on earth? That was actually pretty badass.
Uh-huh. Well, I think we lost them.
Science by M. Night Shyamalan. That's what's happening now. The twist. Whoa. Are we up in the mountains?
Well, I don't think so. If anything, we went downhill.
Then what's up with Winter Wonderland?
All I know is there's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me.
Find a way home. Where? What is this now?
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow. Two faint seams were visible along the surface.
A manhole cover.
If it is, I've never seen one like it. Luca! Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
Oh! I gave it the wrong voice. Whatever. Alternative futures are wild. Absolutely. I know. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to think of wait, I was gonna say other alternate reality movies are like things like a sliding doors. Is that the name of the movie with Gwyneth Paltrow? Where it's like there's two versions of her. Is it called Sliding Doors? I don't remember. Anyway, this is our moment. It is Sliding Doors. Okay, yeah. Let's see. It's that bozo Kerr. Oh, I hope nothing bad has happened to you out of those woods.
Luca looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be
With a
rude.
resigned sigh, Luca responded.
Well, it seems like the only dangerous thing in the woods is you.
He speaks, the young man of the hour. Now, how in tarnation did you end up with one of our radios?
Just lucky, I guess.
Boy, howdy, you Van Horns are full of surprises, aren't you?
You knew my parents?
I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mom sure was a handful. Did you kill my mother? I actually remember Sliding Doors. I remember every individual thing that happens in it, but I forgot the title. I wanted to say Glass Doors, but it's supposed to be the sliding doors of like the subway, right? Or of the underground, I think.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
We gotta keep moving. All right. This way? That's not a way. I haven't seen Cloud Atlas or read it. I only know that Tom Hanks is in it. For some reason, that's the one movie I just like don't know anything about. It's like 3 hours though, to be fair. What's the readout? Sitting just above 258 Kelvin. That's down a bit from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Kerr? I'm not giving them voices because I don't know who these people are. Still within safe ranges. It may be spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge of the equilibrium can cause a cascade. Dude, relax! Just a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. Let's get this over with. This is obviously Beacon Pines. Like, it's a good movie. Cloud Atlas? I wonder, I feel like it has to be on my list. I can't let this lie. I need to know what I'm talking about with that, you know what I'm saying? I need to know something. I need to know something about this movie. Who made that? Is it the Wachowskis? Or did I invent that? Anyways. What's all this?
Hard to say without the snow.
I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out letters under there.
What town could this even be? Or could it be another town this deep into Weep Wood?
I'm looking at evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Step 1, snow's gotta go.
I'll see what I can do.
It's Beacon Pines, you children! Don't you know? Don't you know? Oops, my aim was bad. These poor kids. There we go.
The boys
The
stared in
Wachowskis, okay, nailed it.
disbelief at the sign that now clearly read, "Welcome to Beacon Pines."
This doesn't make any sense.
We're at Beacon Pines?
How is that possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here?
Well, I guess we got turned around.
Where did all this snow come from?
Well, it's been colder than normal lately.
There's a pretty big difference between sweater weather and Arctic hellscape.
The puddle we fought at before. It was cold too. Maybe all of it leads to one source.
You think it's related? What the hell is going on?
We're gonna get you some answers. Let's keep moving.
Wait, did we come from this direction? No. No, we did not. This stuff look familiar to you?
Well, it looks like the barrel near the puddle
Shove me into. Yeah, got it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The fencing glistened, each chain link encapsulated with a translucent layer of ice.
Looks like the stuff they put up around Weep Wood.
The stuff who put up?
Well, I don't know.
Oh my god. It's all
Looking
frozen.
down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Oh my god.
Whatever happened here, it happened fast. The fish didn't even have time to run. Or swim run.
Yo, where is everybody though?
The crunching of footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone.
What?
There's nothing here but more snow.
There must be an explanation for all of this. We have to keep looking.
You can look all you want. I quit.
Iggy, we have to keep going.
You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. We aren't even going to save ourselves. My face is mangled. The town is destroyed. And everyone we've ever known is gone.
We don't know that. You can't just quit.
Do whatever you want. I'm done. Iggy!
Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luca peered upward at the darkening
Girl,
sky.
you sure?
He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry.
No! I can't take it! I can't take
Seeing
it.
Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion and
Okay,
more
pathetic.
than a little guilt.
Pathetic is such a strong word.
It is getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
But let's just rest for a
The
bit.
boys huddled together for warmth and comfort. If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
Oh my god. The way the snow covered everything over, it's kind of calming.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to say it, but thanks.
Huh? Nani?
For getting us away from those creeps. I sorta froze up back there.
Iggy, I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper.
Nah, it's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what that gunk would do. You didn't, right? I think I did. Wait, I think I did. Of course not! I think I did, though. And second, stop with this baloney about losing your temper.
But I did lose my temper.
Iggy motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. That's exactly what you should have done.
Huh?
I was being a horse's ass. You were supposed to be a horse's ass in response. That's how it works.
Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. You wanted me to fight you?
Of course. Jeez, you goody-goody types take forever to understand this very basic point.
Why would you go around saying cruel things trying to get in a fight?
Iggy shrugged.
It's something to do. You're an asshole because you're bored! Sometimes I just feel empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Roller are always having a blast together, laughing and calling that dinky little treehouse mission control.
Iggy now wept openly.
No, I don't want to see it. No, he's crying. Perfect little Luca Van Horn with his perfect little life. Dude, I don't have parents. What are you talking about?
My life is not perfect.
Everybody in town likes you.
Well, not everybody.
Hell, that new girl hasn't even unpacked yet, and even she already likes you.
You have Tish.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
I love Tish. Tish is great, but she ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know?
Luca gave a warm chuckle.
Yeah, I get that impression.
Iggy cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
Babies! Huh, it must be raining out here.
Definitely.
Oh my god, they're doing the whole it's raining. Oh my god. Stop it.
Iggy arched into a wide yawn.
We should probably try to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of all this.
Luca's eyelids began to slowly drift shut.
Luca,
Yeah?
I always did want to see the inside of your dinky little treehouse.
What'd you think?
Not bad.
Well, I'll give you the full tour when we get back.
You know what?
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep. Iggy snuggled in some more.
Oh, it's cute. When it comes to worst days of my entire life, this wasn't half bad. Oh, stop it! Enemies
smelled of warm
to
bread.
not lovers, but to biffles. Enemies to biffles. We saw what it did to a branch. Exactly. The not poison. The toxic waste or whatever. We're near replicant boys now. Yeah, this game is super pretty. I really, really love it so far. It's like, the art is really beautiful. The story is fantastic. I know we still have a bit to go, but no notes. I've got no notes. This is really cute. We're Snuggle Boys, enemies to besties.
Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug. He looked up to see his parents on the couch.
Oh my god.
His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luca spoke. "This is how you remember them, huh?"
Oh no.
Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes.
What do you mean still clad? In this run, I don't think we've had any nightmares or dreams like this. So I think this is the tying factor, right?
Aww, look Look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know it wasn't really like this.
What do you mean? Do we think our parents actually were not great?
The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it.
Oh my god, if true.
It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy.
Oh my god. What if the reveal is like our parents were bad guys?
You don't remember, do you?
How far back do we have to go? Start over.
Lucas snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what?
Oh
The doppelganger
no.
pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive.
Oh no.
The day he chose to abandon us.
Didn't he die?
Luca turned to look at his father.
guess we don't know
still
how.
lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see.
Oh my god.
Let me show you.
Oh my god.
The world flickered and pulsed.
Oh my
Luca
god.
was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. Now, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope.
Oh my god. Can we just take a moment before we get back in on everything and just acknowledge the actual timing that all of that happened? Like, right when it was like, and the person behind the mask was off. It was like right before the big reveal was revealed. It was just like, nope. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Let me load back into the game. I don't know how much was saved, but I know it's been auto-saving, so I think we're going to be all right. But how funny was that, though? Oh my god. All right, let me load in. Sorry for the wait. We're back. The power was out. It was like somebody shut it down and then turned it back on. Because it was everything. It wasn't my internet. It was all of it. So, but we're back. I'm sure both of my PlayStations are weeping now because they were both in rest mode. So that's fun. Wow, your luck is horrible. I know. No, my luck is horrible. So I just have to like reset up just because it forgot all of the settings we were at before. So just give me a second.
Let
Okay,
me show
let's
you.
go from here. Let's start from right here. All right.
The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. Now, we both know that's not how this went.
I'm really afraid that Luca has a trauma that we haven't tapped into yet, and we're about to, and I'm really
He
scared.
grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope.
Oh my god, wait a second. The power went out, so my mango is stopped. I have to go dry it. Okay, let me finish the scene and then I'll just press start on it again.
It was his
Make sure it's
parents
still going.
fighting.
Alright.
Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this.
Oh shit.
She was scared. His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people. I won't turn my back on them. Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading, I can't lose you. Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this.
Oh! Sharper is the one who, like, it was his factory, and he's the one that everyone was like, oh, Sharper saved all of us, like, he brought the good crops. But then there was the bad crop, and then Sharper died. and we didn't know what happened. We just know that there was an incident or an accident or something, and he died. And now we're like, oh, tied to Dad. It's tied to Dad.
Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye.
Oh my God.
Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all. Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere?
No!
Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in. Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise?
I don't think...
Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise. With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun.
Don't promise things that you can't keep.
A figure approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall.
Okay.
It stood above them, lingering in contemplation. Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on his head. From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Oh my God, is this a chinchilla? What is this? I'm obsessed. Get your hands off
Whether it was the
me!
calming presence or the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
What do you think you're doing?
Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
Oh my gosh, whom are you?
You two certainly have caused a lot of commotion. What's that supposed to mean? Take it easy, Iggy.
We were asleep minding your own business. You're the one running around knocking on people's heads.
I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy.
You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Huh? Oh, I see. You think you're better than me, you...
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
You big-hatted, scarfy-necked furball.
Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit here. Interesting choice of words. Well, I mean, let's all just calm down. Who are you? A friend. An observer. A hitchhiker on the infinite expanse of possibility. Great. How about a name? If you must call me something, you can call me Nat.
I wonder if this is the narrator, Nat.
You can call me Nat.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
How about you make like a gnat and buzz off?
Very well.
Nat began to turn away indifferently.
Wait! Do you live here? You might say that. So you know where we are? You might also say that.
Look, pal, we just want to find a safe way out of here. You gonna help us or not?
Before knowing how to leave, one must know where they are.
All right, that does it. Luca, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here one way or another.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up!
We're hitchhiker
Realizing
boys.
he'd worn their patience thin, Nat relented.
Very well. I suppose this isn't the time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
I wish I could snap, but I can't. It's fine. Imagine.
Okay, open them.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold, until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place, cold and disheartened.
This is your home. This is Beacon Pines. Like that, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we stumbled through some time travel gate and we would, or we teleported to some alternate universe, or this is all just some cruel experiment by Karen and his goons. Well, this is not our home. You're inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful.
Just give it to us straight.
So be it. As I said, this is Beacon Pines. The original, true Beacon Pines.
Oh! Have we been living in like with, how do you even explain it? Like an ignorance is bliss world where this is actually where we were the whole time? Or something like that?
You both grew up here, but the town you've called your home for the past several years is a replica. A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair, but a replica nonetheless.
That's impossible. Like if we were in, like, living in some dome or something, like some, how do I explain it? Like, we were living in, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, like a Truman Show, exactly. And then we broke out of it, and now we're like, what? It's too much work. You need a whole town to replicate a whole town.
Indeed, to pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved. That which could not would require a precise duplicate. We would have noticed. Someone would have noticed. You'd think so, unless the auditing was impeccable. A mind-numbing attention to detail. As for the innumerable trivialities which complete the tapestry, well, you can leave that to the miraculous thing we call a brain. There's a real aversion to discontinuity, a revulsion even. The brain has a wonderful way of smoothing out the rough edges, keeping us sane.
Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably.
So you're saying that someone made an entire new town and moved us all, and no one noticed?
Precisely. But why? Why is the one question that can never be answered with certainty. The best one can do is to uncover...
Matt narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
the source.
Why did you say the source like that?
Why indeed?
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
Ah, it's all ridiculous. There's no way they
He
could.
looked down at his feet. His eyes started back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
If this really is home.
He sprinted off into the pale distance. As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out.
Are we gonna try to find the grave?
Iggy, it's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through Weep Wood.
This is wild.
Chapter 6. The Source.
Also, I just realized I'm gonna set my mangoes later after stream, so it's all good.
Nat expressed
keep
his
playing.
sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured.
Right.
Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies.
But, okay, so if he's underground captured, I still don't know what that means. I guess it could still just be like if you had a soundstage Truman Show, then there's other floors in the building or whatever.
The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest. But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks.
Yeah.
The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard, a headstone. A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
Oh, that's so sad.
You are here. All this time, I thought I was visiting you. But you've been here, alone in the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply, just snow-covered silence.
This is awful. Why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I couldn't find it, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy.
Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
We gotta hide. Oh, jeez. 259K. Far left distance, still good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. Do you ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. It doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. The people who left them will never know the truth. Well, we do now. Truth is overrated.
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey! Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. The wiggle. Weirdo. I guess it was like something horrible is coming. We have to move everybody out to protect them as like living beings, but not so much like, yeah, they're just ignorance is blissing everybody. Hey. Going to sleep and they drop this notion. Crime, yeah. I think, yeah, that's fucking wild. Here I thought I was the jerk. These dinguses are out here literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
Luca.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me.
Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some advice.
Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey!
Who's any of this helping?
What?
Sitting in the snow crying like some pushover? Who you helping?
Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone.
Blah, blah, blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you acting like a horse's ass.
I should stand up for myself.
Hell yeah! Kern is married, a little band of clipboards pulled off the switch route for a reason, right?
Nat mentioned something about a source.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at the source must be awfully valuable to perennial harvest.
Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious source, wouldn't it?
What do you have in mind?
If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it.
And what if it's too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge.
I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Okay, let's do this.
Damn, there's a lot going on right now. My God, it could give me facts like fax machine. Oh shit! It could get awfully cold out there in those woods, Luca. Probably best you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way.
Where's Rolo? Where's my mom? Did you kill her?
Oh, heavens no! Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Oh, shucks, now that hurts my feelings.
Screw that guy.
Bruh, you a hyena. What do you think I think of you? I say as someone who loves hyenas. But, like, let's be honest. Also, my house. It's gone. We've got to go to Perennial Harvest for sure.
Wait a minute.
If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
What's that?
Long story. So a few years back, I came into possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff they give kids. Good stuff.
So why'd you bury it under a tree?
That's a long part of the story. You and Rolo were doing chores at Rolo's chicken coop. And you guys pissed me off for some reason or another.
Luca rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yup.
I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these are some primo fireworks. So I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop! I prefer to think of it as incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you should have seen the looks on your faces.
Rolo got grounded for months.
Which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried him under that tree. But when I came back from later, they were gone. I figured some grown-up found him and tossed him.
Iggy triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out, it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us.
Unbelievable.
It's pretty wild. I hope those chickens are okay. Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who's in way over his head.
A hero is just someone who refuses to give up.
Comics these days are rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks they're a spaceman superhero.
I was always partial to Hank Atomic myself.
Is that so? Do you really think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are.
Prepare for blast off, loser.
Nice, Luca. You get them. Crush them. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Not a
Luca
game,
and
right?
Iggy
That's
inched
what they all
up to
say.
the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Yeah, so one of the things that I haven't still put together yet is like, so obviously we know that like there was something going on with the Rich family, like Eris and all of them, working with Gran working with her other two friends, and like what their purpose was. Like we know that they were trying to protect the town, but like in what way exactly is that true? And then all of the Perennial guys were like saying that they were doing this for the town. But then we also have Beck, who is missing. Well, I don't know if missing is the right word, but we don't know where it happened to Beck. We don't know what happened to Rolo. So even though we know this, there's still so many things that we haven't put together yet exactly. Like, why did we find a dead body in the very beginning? Like, what's that about? What is the green slime? All those things. All right. Echo! 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 Echo!
Whoa. Well, I can see why they wanted to move us all out of town now.
But why would they dig a giant hole?
Well, I think this is it.
This is the source? It's a dang hole? How do we smash a hole? Oh, great. Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Kerr!
Where's Rolo?
I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Rats, it's cold. You just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
It really is something, isn't it?
What did you do to our town? What is all of this?
Well, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source where they collect the unrefined,
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know.
What do you mean you don't know? Ain't you in charge?
Oh, heavens, no. My role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various complications.
Complications like us?
You are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. The point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime, and you happen to be extras ready for your curtain call.
We aren't giving up without a fight.
They put up everyone in hotels, sort of.
Your smile's not gonna be so winning after we're done with you.
Now, boys, there's no need for melodrama. It makes even a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Scene change! Oh, shit. There, that's better. Deal with them.
Iggy turned to Luca with a sly glance.
Why are you smirking?
Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole.
When we have to light it, though? Do we know why this is happening? No. We know that there was an incident and a bad harvest, and like that's kind of the lore, but we don't know how it all connects to everything exactly. Stop! Let's not do something regrettable. Joke's on you. Regret is one of my specialties. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these into your precious hole? Nothing. Nothing at all.
You're a terrible liar.
I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar.
But that's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Stop, you fool! Call off your goons!
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You can all head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What, like this?
With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework
Iggy is
into
such
the
an
hole.
asshole. I love him so much. Damn. Oh my god, look at his face! Ooh.
Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca.
Oh shit!
Iggy tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side. Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped. His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
Oh my god. Remove the coat! Holy shit! Yo! He's freaking out! Oh my god. You reckless child, what have you done? Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call them back.
How? What channel do I use?
It doesn't make a damn difference. They're always listening.
If you do that, the clipboard will just haul us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this is if Kerr's out of the picture. Just let go and save yourself.
If he lets go, we both die.
I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I'll have you know, I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phileas Young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna do this. Wow, can you believe this guy? Oh my god, I got a charm.
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Courage, just let go!
No, can't do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too. Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
You aren't going to kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend.
Yes, you are.
Nah, I'm just a no-good bully. Like you, Kerr.
Iggy, no.
Luca felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do with bullies.
I can't.
It's your only way out of this mess. 2 birds with 1 stone. It makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
Calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luca, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm.
Oh my god. Let me do the right thing for once. Oh. Oh my god. Luca had no choice but to. Oh shit! Oh shit! I think we have to accept, but I'm so curious what happens if we refuse. Do we just die, basically? Should we just try it? And see if, like... I think accept is the way that we do move the story forward. But I think refuse is what is like, we also fall down there and something happens. I think we should do refuse first. I'm gonna do this.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio for help. Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out. We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger.
Oh no. Well, we can try both. Like, that's the whole beauty of this game is you can go back and try different things.
It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you?
Oh, they're gonna let him die.
Mirror, now. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair. Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away.
Founder.
A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face.
Yeah, it's awful.
The end.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna hit an end screen, so okay. That's what happens.
I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
I agree. Although, really quickly, I just want to see what else we've unlocked now that we've unlocked more things. Oh, it's just this one. Okay. Cool, we're still on the same page. Alright. Alright. Now we have to accept and let our friend bully die.
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request. With a quiet blink, Luca watched a teardrop sail down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
We're just kids. Good. No!
The two silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Luca, you should really step back. What? Quickly.
Whoa!
Curious. Ah, but of course. Those fireworks of Izzy must have been just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. Your friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempest liquamine is a peculiar substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself, but doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings, a useful side product of this property being. By adding precisely the correct amount of energy to it, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So the gunk makes things cold, and the fireworks make the whole freeze over. That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. I shudder to think what would have happened in that case.
We have some idea what that would look like.
Whatever.
It will take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. If you know all of this stuff, why haven't you been helping? I have been, in my way. Each one of us has our role to play. Iggy's role, it turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my
A
role?
fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Hoor, you are going to save the world.
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west. Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him
God.
further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny. To be continued in Beacon Pines, Pines Harder. Revenge served cold. Second time's a charm?
What does that mean? I have to use a charm here. That's really funny.
Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good?
Oh my god. Searches for sonic screwdriver, exactly. Totally.
I was even starting to like Iggy. No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
Yo, I love this because we know so much more information. When we go to another timeline, we're gonna, like, have this. Oh my god. I mean, the only one we haven't done is over here. So it's now, instead of good cop, chill cop, we're gonna do good cop, hard cop. Let's see what happens. All right. Classic good cop, hard cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation.
And we've come full circle to the beginning of when we started streaming today.
Willow brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times.
Oh my god.
Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Oh my god.
Well, Mr. Tolliver.
Mr.
so
Tolliver
glad I wore
remained
suspenders today.
motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the
The
world?
chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who? Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk.
Now hold on, let's just calm down.
Oh, I am calm.
I pulled this down too much now. Hold on.
Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're
The
sweating.
doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
Wow, good job, Rollo.
We could do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride,
Damn.
was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall.
Have I ever played Stories? No, I've been meaning to play that for ages. I do own it, and I just never got to it.
He slammed the table again.
Now dance!
What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
Oh my god. You've tied me down. How on earth can I dance?
Dance with your mouth, you punk! Spill the beans! What are you doing poking around this house?
I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready.
Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran?
Gran.
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh?
Blow up the festival? Good
He
lord.
shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Where is she now?
She's headed to the source. Oh shit. Now we know exactly what the fuck that is. Oh my god.
Source? What's the source?
It's where
His voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began.
What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Oh shit. Damn.
Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Damn. Hard cop is hard. Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him.
What did he say about the source?
It's where the town began?
We need more information.
Yeah, but we'd better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more?
What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves.
Is there anything more reliable?
The library. If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers.
This is wild, let me tell you. This is a dang nice library.
Thanks, we work hard on it.
Aren't you a little young to be a librarian?
Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes.
They got you working for free? Yo, we know that life, Nancy Drew.
It's quiet and I get all the access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want?
Fair enough.
What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you and Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Well, actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? Well, that's the thing. We sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of this town? There's the county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there.
Yo, let's go. Tell me the truth.
Chapter 8. 6 feet under, 3 towns over.
Oh shit.
The kids
Okay.
spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to
Page
shake the
69
thought
is
of
what we're
Gran's
on, by the way.
basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst.
See, it's so wild because even though we know the truth about the town, we still don't know what any of that stuff
But
means.
the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult.
I guess what they were trying to explode was the source then.
As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. I have to burp again. Hold on. Okay.
We have to keep digging.
If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of those asinine death records. Asinine.
Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life. Till he read so much boring crud his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out.
You sound like my sister.
Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill ya. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here.
I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name back?
In the obit, J. Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 20 years ago.
Well, that can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford.
Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords. Yo, Gran is not our real Gran. Oh my god. This is not real life. Yup. Yeah, this is not our real Gran, which we suspected.
Well, Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor.
Okay, this is getting creepy.
If your gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
Yo, can you imagine? Oh my god.
All right, gang, I gotta close it for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it?
Almost 10.
What? The library's open till 10? That's nice. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I know, oh my god.
I gotta go.
Yeah, my parents will be worried sick.
Well, okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow.
What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement?
I'll think of something.
No big deal.
Luca's
Oh, you
heart
got a
was
theory?
pounding
Oh,
as he approached
shit.
the house.
I don't even know what my theory is, because it's possible that she's not our real Gran and she's like... Well, I don't know who she is. But we kind of had a feeling because Luca was like, oh, well, when my mom disappeared, then I got a letter saying my Gran was coming, but I never met her before. So like, you know, but yeah, I don't know if I have a fully fleshed out theory.
If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Gran is home, but
He
she's
held
not even our
perfectly still,
Gran.
tempering his breath and listened closely. She was asleep.
Oh my god.
His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Holy shit. What happens if I go closer to her? Yeah, I shouldn't be able to wake her up. It is kind of freaky. If you were living in a house with somebody who was not who they said they were the whole time, and you trusted them, that's fucking scary. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace.
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Relatable.
Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
This
Luca
music I
rushed
know
over
is
to
so
the pile
scary.
of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid your jam delivery will be
He
delayed.
flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we've tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, I need to play it cool. Well, I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done.
Oh, that's right. He was sent here to go into the basement originally. So we just have to be like, oh, I just went straight to bed. So like, I don't know. What do you mean there's like the cabinet moved down there? Yo. Oh my fucking god.
Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool.
Yo.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him.
Horrifying.
With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
The jam! That's right. She fucked up the jam for that guy because we know he's not on the right side of this. Like, he is on the bad guy's side, I think. So, she specifically gave him, like, a dosed jam or something like that. And Luca just fucking ate it. Oh my god.
His stride began to falter. He tried
Oh
to
my
grab for
God.
the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Come on, legs. Just a few more steps.
Oh!
Moaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips,
my
he
God.
mumbled just before falling asleep.
Jam.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into?
Fuck.
Rest now and let me handle everything.
Oh my god.
Chapter 9. A speech to end all speeches.
Oh my god. Our body's all jammed up. Okay, here's the thing though. I have to go now. I'm so sorry. This is the perfect place to end on a cliffhanger. So, we're gonna stop right now. I'm sorry to do this to you. This is the second time you've been on a cliffhanger today, chat. I'm so sorry. But we're getting really close, I think. We're starting to kind of put it all together. I think it auto-saves, right? This whole game is an auto-save moment. So, yeah. But yeah, stopping on cliffhangers is the way. Okay, it'll make sure that we all get together on Thursday and finish this all up.